Dorian? I don't have any video. Why don't I have video? On my, there we go. There's the video feed. Let's try that again. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Awesome. All right, so I'd like to take a few moments. As I was circulating around this morning, I noticed that some of you guys were having some trouble graphing the inequalities. Oh, today's not the 8th, it's the 9th. I totally missed today, and it's Thursday. Okay, so I want to review real quick single variable inequalities. This means that you are going to you must watch that 8.1 video for flipmath.com, because that was going to be what I was going to lecture on today. So now you're going to have to get it from the video. All right? So we're going to discuss inequality graphing. There's our title, Inequality Graphing, and this is for one variable only. Right. Which means we're going to have something like x is less than or equal to -4. Something like that. All right? Yeah. So you're going to have some number line. And I think this is what the question was asking, was graph this thing. And this is all it gives you. Yes, sir. Yes, you're more than welcome to turn off the light. Sorry. Let's give it a second. The video, the feed's going to freak out. Oh my God, it's so dark. It says, hello? Focus. Rider. There we go. So the first thing we need to do is we need to put -4 somewhere on this line. And it doesn't matter where. It's our choice. So that looks like a good spot for it. We can assign that. And now we're going to start doing the actual graphing. I'm going to look at the symbol in here first and go, is that a strictly less than, or is it a less than or equal to? It's a less than or equal to. So I'm going to put my circle on the -4, but I'm going to color that circle in. Okay? Color it in. And now I'm going to shade everywhere that's less than this number. Does that make sense?
Darkly or light?
Doesn't matter. You just want to give it some sort of shading. There we go. That's everything less than -4. And there's no end, so it's going to continue. So I'm going to make this arrow nice and big and obnoxious, saying that it's going on there. That's it. That's how you graph it. So this shape, in geometry terms, looks like a what? A segment, a point, a line, array. Array. Awesome. Hooray!
Hooray!
All right, let's try one that looks a little more complicated, shall we? -1 less than or equal to x less than 6. And it wants you to graph that thing. I'm going to start with my number line again. But now instead of having one landmark, I have two. I have -1 and 6. It wasn't my phone this time, I swear. I'm going to put circles on my posts there so that I can look at them, so I see where they are. I'm going to make it really clear where the colorings are. I'm going to use different colors this time. I'm going to look at just the left-hand side. I hear some music. Please turn it down. Thank you. I'm going to look at just this left side of the argument. This says that -1 is less than or equal to x. So this circle I put on -1. Filled in or empty?
Filled in. Oh, filled in.
Filled in because of the or equal to. So I'm going to fill it in, and I'm going to color everything that is bigger than -1, because -1 is smaller than it. So I'm going to color everything this way. All right. Now I'm going to look at this right-hand side. It said x is less than 6. So does that mean that this 6 here filled in or left open? It's left open. So I'm going to make it really obnoxious, big, showing that it's open. And then it wants everything that's less than that. And my job is to find out where both of these things happen at the same time. It definitely happens over -1 and it's colored in. It goes all the way up toward -6, but it does not include -6. It's open. So the black squiggle part is the actual graph. The rest is just our work for it. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Right. We're going to do one more example. And then we're done. X is less than 4 or X is greater than or equal to 10. I hope those numbers work out and give me a picture that makes sense because I just made them up off the top of my brain. Again, two landmarks, 4 and 10. And again, going to look at the left side first. Left side says X is strictly less than 4. So am I going to color in?
No.
Nope. And where am I going to shade? To the left of the 4 or to the right of the 4?
To right, left.
To the left because it's less. And it's all of that stuff. All right, the X is greater than or equal to 10. The bubble on 10, shaded in or left blank? Shaded in, I got told, and blank, I got told. Which one is it? Discuss.
Shade in.
Why is it shaded in?
Shade in, guys, because it's equal to.
Yeah, because of the or equal to. And then am I coloring to the left or to the right?
To the right.
To the right, to the right.
Where the arrow points is where we chalk out.
There it is. That was your brief reminder on graphing with inequalities, single variable. I need you to take a moment right now. If you were confused before on any of this graphing, you need to take this left-hand space right here and remind yourself of anything that you had forgotten so that the next time you can do it on your own. Okay? Take 30 seconds right now. Jot down anything that you need to remind yourself for next time.